before. They just walk up really close in front of you, stare you down, and they're like, sorry, not sorry.
I'll have a few other questions for that person when they do come up and talk to me that way. Not, you know, why are you saying that to me?
I don't actively do this, but I don't think I associate with people that would do that. That's not a choice, that's just like, that's just something that happens.
I'm from Denmark, we do it all the time.
30 seconds to
Oh man, Canadians, they're the worst about it. Plus they say sorry.
Are you Canadian?
No, I'm just
Oh.
talking about, I mean, we hang out with a lot of Canadians, to be fair. Trent, Jenkins, a few casters.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, Trent truly is a really bad guy.
Yeah,
to be
terrible.
around.
Terrible guy. Awful.
So let's think about the laning here. It looks like it's going to be Naga PL, so good call on the PL going bottom, as of now at least. Will be protected by Misery. And the Elder Titan will be running the Spirit through. So Elder Titan will be playing with Morphling. This looks like a 2-for-2 rune trade-off. It is indeed. Taiga steals the one from the Dire. And I believe that Kezu stealing one from the... They got one up there.
Yeah,
Sure
it was
which one.
Kezu.
Yeah, it was Kezu.
So this laning is a safe lane Zeus. Axe is a pretty good matchup, and he's going to have a bit of help here from the... who's that? That's the Undying. So doing great here as Phoenix is trying for Courier Snipe. They seem to be very well prepared.
They have
Good
very
call.
good understanding. They're not going to send this until either 3 minutes where they see the Phoenix in some other lane. I'm almost certain.
I feel like we've been seeing, like ever since Solo was doing, they've really started to adjust. People pick up what it is that he's doing, and then people themselves.
I mean, at least he got a nice ward down for Daniel. I don't even know how effective it is.
He's clubbing Misery. Yo, is he dying down there?
Is he?
Run away.
He started taking serious damage. He got like 5 hits in on him with a strong Astral. Not enough. And it is going to be the Quite Commit Nature's Prophet, so enjoying this matchup against Ember Spirit for sure. Until Ember 6, then it gets a bit tricky, but it's good.
Yeah, counter helix first for Axe. No level 1 Battle Hunger, but I guess the Zeus can get it off pretty quickly anyway.
The Bhakti hero. I feel like I always hear about.
You might be thinking about Jonas sometime, but Boxy also plays a great Axe. It's more, I don't think it's the hero he's known for the most, but it definitely is one of his.
Getting pretty good. 8 last hits, they're zoning out the Axe really effectively.
I feel like in this lane though, Alliance could just be cutting. Like,
Yeah.
does the Zeus really want to walk away for a potential chance to cancel a TP? I don't know. It feels like they don't have to be contesting the wave the way they
They're
are.
pulling the wave now.
Okay, I was waiting on it.
Oh, nice. Saxa?
Oh, what a play.
That was Andy
He
stacked
can
it.
still get it back, but
And he almost kills Insania too with the Soul Rip and Decay.
he did get the creeps though. He actually right-clicked him before he dove away to ensure that he got the
Wow.
pull.
That
was
is
very nicely
next
done.
level play.
He got 3 of them on him. One went to the camp and will die, but this is good stuff, disrupting this safe lane play. I kind of like Andy's idea as well. I just think it's a lot safer when Axe is level 3. For the level 2 counter helix, cutting waves takes a decent amount of time when you're only level 2, and Undying can follow the Axe around and might be able to pressure him away.
I guess the other question is, if your Axe is cutting, do you skill Sunray over Spirit?
I would think so.
I think you should skill Spirits in this lane.
It's a lot of damage.
If
Yeah.
you're going for the hunger build, then Spirits makes sense, right? But if you're just cutting and trying to get like a really fast Hood or Vanguard or whatever flank,
He did skill Hunger now, right?
no, he hasn't skill yet.
He's holding the flank. We'll see.
So have a look at this mid CS for now. I think this is very telling. This happens pretty much every single game Koikva goes mid on Nature's Prophet. If he has a favorable matchup, he will get a lot of denies and the enemy will get very few. So should be getting his level 6 before Ember does, and that is important because that opens up him to make the first play instead of the Ember Spirit. Nothing much is really going to happen until they're 6. He's 20-7 against 12-0, so a decent win.
And his target lane's top, right? That feels like the
Probably. Unless there's like a fight going on bottom where there's trading happening, then maybe he can connect and get a kill with the Morph ET. Nice CS from Kezu's going to break the Battle Hunger.
Kezu was up 2 levels. He's only up 1 level now in Boxy. Starting to... He has Arcanes too now for Kezu. Top CS in the game currently.
Oh, 10 denies on Zeus. That's...
Yeah.
that damage buff.
Hey.
yeah. No joke.
See.
How much did he get sick?
4?
He got 4, but not too long ago he also got 4 or 6.
Yeah, I was talking about the most recent.
The most recent was 4, I think. Or was it 5? Damn.
I don't know, but it was a lot. He got a lot of damage.
Oh, that battle hunger is just like immediately
Yeah,
taken
it's just
off.
gone.
I'd like to see Boxy use his sticks. I think he can get more value out of it. He should be expecting to get another 10 stick up anyway, so might as well get the heal value since he's playing against Decay and Arc Lightning. There will be plenty more where that came from.
I still feel like they should be playing this lane more aggressive. Like, they're just sitting there letting, like, Saksa and Kezu spam them with spells, when you could split literally, like, half the damage that the Axe would be taking, because if the Undying walks over there, it's one hero, and he can't really auto-attack an Axe tanking a full creep. I'm unsure as to why they're not just behind the tower right now.
Yeah, if they don't actually try to go for pressure with their fire spirits and whatnot, this doesn't make much sense. I would agree.
Yeah.
Because what's the worst case scenario? The Naga TPs and you lose the Axe once? That's like
Probably. That's not even really a loss.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to think of a legitimate.
Oh, he's going mid.
Kaiser has a haste rune, Sprout. He pulling blade through it, quite gonna tank the damage. Searing Chain's onto 2. Kaiser taking some tower hits. Now they rotate Taigen as well. Kaiser has to leave. They're taking too much damage. Icarus dive. They need to stomp on one of these heroes. They can't decide who. Zox is rotated in. He does have the soul rip, but Kaiser's just gonna run away. I think Misery's gonna make it away.
Yeah, it got really close. They
Wow.
shielded it as they were going for one more hit on it.
They're still chasing. They Koifa TP'd in. Misses the Sprout. They still have the... I can't chase him. They grab him
He
there.
might have killed him if they got the Sprout.
Yeah.
I think he was looking for the double block off because he anticipated like tangos or something.
Yeah.
But he actually didn't have any.
Meanwhile, Boxing gets its room, throws up a call. Madara does some damage. But, Saxa. They're gonna try to turn this. They don't have Tomb. Undying is almost level 3. Boxy's gonna try to turn. Madara, I don't know if he wants to chase. He's level 2 Phantom Burst. They do drop the Tombstone. He actually got enough experience for level 3. He'll try to TP, but he turns and calls instead. And he gets a 3-man call as well. And he gets Saxa too. Wow, what a turnaround. Madara does get first blood though on Boxy, but
Wrath
it's a
of
1-4
Nature,
trade.
baby.
Yeah, that was...
That did a lot of damage flying through from Quakefin mid. So if you notice what happened here, they've lane swapped the PL to top. I don't think they're doing it because Zeus doesn't want to be there anymore, but PL needs to have a game. And the price they paid bottom is, look at Madara CS compared to the Morphling. Like, this is a really big difference. 22 to 40, 16 denies on Morphling. He's very far ahead bottom. The trade-off that they made was that they gave Zeus a good start, and now he can come bottom and lane here, but he's not really favored here. And now we've got a PL against an Axe, who got off to an okay-ish start. So I think Madara can actually be pressured in this lane now, especially with the Furion as a possible TP in. So I don't know if this initial laning option from BlinkPool is really going to pay off the way they were hoping for.
Morph does need to be careful. Zeus outputs a ton of
He's
damage.
300 HP. He takes a lightning bolt in the Zeus ult and he dies essentially. So
Yeah. And Kez is also going Soul Ring Arcanes, which means, oh my!
he actually did it. I literally I looked away for half a second and he did. I'm triggered. All right.
I think that was Bolt plus Soul Rip.
I did not think he would sit.
Oh, they didn't even rip?
no, it was
even pop
it was a
ultimate.
bolt and an arc. That's all it was.
Oh,
my
damn, that's,
God.
that's just a blunder.
Well,
Why
he
did
had-
I look away?
He had Decay on too, so like, and that's the thing is like, yeah, he should be able to have a good time, but if you die once or twice like that, it makes up for it.
It's just too greedy.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't die though, like Kez still will ensure that he has.
Kaiser is in mid.
Nice, bro.
And he gets blocked by the creeps. He's going to take a few tower hits. He should survive anyway. Maybe. He has a remnant. He does take a lot of auto attack damage with Phase Boots and the Null Talisman on the Nature's Prophet.
There's a Wrath of Nature. Needs to be careful not to be in vision now.
He TP's home. He should be fine now.
Playing it safe there. Doesn't want to pull a Mickey.
Jesus. He's sitting at 500 HP now, but he can get decayed still. Saxa.
Has a raindrop too. That helps a bit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Phoenix is even lower in HP. He needs to be careful. They'll rotate in Taiga. God.
This
is a very dangerous lane. Forget about the Axe PL top.
I mean, like, I feel like he can sit at even higher HP than that, like, a little bit, right? Because he's hidden for, like, what, 100 damage?
Well, he's
Yeah.
got a raindrop too.
Just...
This is what Axe can do now. Now that he's not laning against Zeus, has Tranquil Boots, he gets a lot more space right now. Because these two heroes don't actually deal with him very well.
Oh, what a call. But he's not getting any expense. Finally, he gets one. Misery's still fine, though. Boxy a little bit low in HP. Quakefa's TPing in on the other side.
he
They
could've
snare
done
him up. Battle Hunger is there. Misery will probably die. Can Madara get out? Looks like he can. The Treants are following him. Misery will get auto-attack twice. The Coin Blade will come out. That will secure the kill. Nice TP in from Qualifiers. I don't think they can get anything else with this.
Nature's Prophet is a very special hero when it comes to rotations, because most of the time you'll be like, oh, he's dead now.
Alright.
You'll be like, is it worth rotating your mid hero to kill a support top? But Nature's Prophet's not really that big of a commitment. You can always just TP back as well. This Kaiser play is going to turn out very nicely for him.
He uses his last remnant. He doesn't have enough mana for Searing Chains. He finds himself a double kill. So Kaiser just got a lot of money.
Yep.
Boy, nice rotation.
Yeah, that quick play from Furin I think was good, but they didn't find a way to get out of it afterwards. Counterplay kills for Ember surely worth it, especially because one of them was, of course, the mid kill. It ended up being 2 cores for 1 support. Obviously, very BlinkPool favorite.
You can see down here, as long as they keep on giving Morphling a good time, I still think the status quo of the game hasn't changed that much, but BlinkPool are making good adjustments. Gonna try and secure themselves the value rune. Stomp comes a bit too late, but they might be able to do something here. As
that's a nice tomb drop. Misery comes in, no song available. Mike gets lightning bolt and almost dies. There's no Zeus ulti.
They have their own tombstone now. They're slowed down here.
Yeah.
They can't get in, right?
So I was kind of curious in your opinion of this sim, but you talked about earlier about how Mike doesn't really have a counter this game if he has BKB. But my feeling is that when you're playing against heroes like PL, if you're forced to buy BKB, you're actually at somewhat of a disadvantage, because it just means that the PL is going to have one more item up on you, because I don't feel he actually needs BKB this game at all on the PL. So do you still think it's good that, you know, once the Morphling has BKB, sure that Zeus won't really do much to him, but I feel like his item progression is still going to feel weird, because if you have to buy Linken's and BKB, it just feels...
I don't know if he needs to buy Linken's. I think he can take
Well, that's what he has. He has...
Yeah. So what was the build we generally saw GGG go for?
They went
Serenity?
for the Dragonlance,
Dragonlance
and then
Morbid?
occasionally into Manta. Or yeah, Morbid. Yeah, Dragonlance Morbid Mask.
Yeah, so you can do more of like a combat build.
Radiant's
I don't know if the
top tower
Linken's is
under
really
attack.
useful this game. Like, what's it good against?
Radiant structures.
It's just one of those feel-good items that Morph it.
Yeah. Nice kill.
Spirit.
This is starting to look really good for BlinkPool. They got multiple kills in the last few minutes. Kaiser and now Madara has caught up nicely on the PL. He's actually overtaking the Morph by a decent amount after being destroyed in lane. So these lane swaps that I didn't think were going to work out this well ended up doing very well with the Morphling kill bottom and with the rotation top from Ember. They've kind of salvaged everything. Now their early stage is looking very solid. They're going to get the top tower.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I mean, they're doing really well. That one kill on Mike was pretty rough for Alliance. It really slowed him down. He was even with the PL for a while there, and now he is behind him.
And you're feeling the difference in this game in terms of tempo, because one team has an Ember Spirit that can make plays, and the other one has a Furion. In addition to that, the Ember team has a Naga and Snare. What's your catch on Alliance? You have an Elder Titan Stomp and an Axe that needs Dagger. Does
He
it have
has it
Dagger?
now.
He just
He
finished
bought
it.
it, yeah.
This needs to be put to use. It's Alliance's only play on the map.
They're gonna
Depends
smoke
on
with it.
Axe.
Radiant
Blink
are
Call with
scanning.
Supernova is very strong, obviously.
Did this ward see them walk over into the jungle? They might know this is coming. They will scan. Radiant scans up on
Sox is
me.
in a
and
really
Hydra.
good spot. Oh, they didn't walk into him.
They could, oh, this could be a blink on Zeus. He just misses the Zeus, and it looks like Kezu might be able to get away. They're going to send the Spirit in. Doxa gets the tombstone down. They'll clean that up,
Radiant structures.
and they'll clean up the kill as well. They wanted a lot more with that. Zeus ulti comes out. This is going to give more room for Madara and the rest of the crew top lane as well for BlinkPool.
Yeah, not too good of a rotation. They got a support kill and they almost lost their mid tower, so nice again for BlinkPool. Overall. And this Ember is really, he's proving to be a really strong hero across the day, really.
Snare. Oh, they're diving at tier 2. Riptide comes out. Call comes in though. Kaiser's sitting at pretty healthy HP. They'll just song. They'll probably TP out, I would
Dire's
imagine.
bottom tower is under
Kaiser is waiting. I'm assuming he has remnant somewhere. Oh, he's just got a triple remnant and then try to get out, and he will do so by heading up to the north, and he just make it away.
That was a nice play. Almost got him.
It's a little bit scary again. I saw Misery over there just sitting for the longest time, and I feel like it's kind of, again, talking about the way that they're wanting to play. They want to play around Kaiser. So he was sitting there while Ember was split pushing both of the side lanes, and then as soon as somebody rotated in, he tried to make a move so that way he could either secure a kill or save the
Radiant's
Ember if
bottom
something like
tower
that happened.
is under attack.
And then they can move and play around the other side of the map and push down bottom lane.
I think the Zeus is actually doing way more than anyone had expected. Like, just because of the capability of walking bottom, having almost an infinite mana pool, and keeping them more from taking the tower. I think that's like the most important thing. Having the hero down there that can spam so proficiently and not really put himself in harm's way until even the Axe has a Blink Dagger.
Oh, Sox are dodging that one.
Under
And that one.
That was
What a guy. Where's the zombie taunt? He has the best taunt, I think.
the Michael Jackson one, Thriller. I spammed that so hard. He hasn't used it yet so far.
There's a zombie being thrown at the zombie.
Yeah, it's zombie battles.
Oh, this is true, actually. They at least, BlinkPool have a good counter to the Tombstone themselves. So when Morphling steals Tombstone, they can just overrun it with PL. That's one of the classic Tombstone counters. So if PL isn't dead, or is free to play in the fight, you might be better off morphing someone else just for that reason. Because there are other spells that are good to steal. I think Ember is a great steal. Slight Chains for Morphling. Very useful, setting up his own kills. Blade Smash.
That's gonna be well. Well, oh my
Yeah.
God, that's used sold.
That is tough.
Radiant's middle tower.
I think the tier 1 tower mid as well, so BlinkPool trying to get a little bit more map control. They're succeeding in doing so. They're going to have the... I think they're just about done with the PL's Diffusal Blade here. So unless... Yeah, I think he has the
Dire's top tower
Robot
is
Deck
under
Couriers.
attack.
And this is the strength of Alliance for sure, is trying to push down these towers while the rest of them 5-man around the map. And we can see that it's still a 3,000 gold lead right now for BlinkPool. They're doing a really good job of punishing this.
Radiant's bottom tower
Farming
is
bottom.
under
They're going to
attack.
take the tower too.
I think the Axe is going to be relied on
Radiant
almost too heavily in this
structures are
lineup.
fortified.
Like, he needs to hit a core with his call. And if he doesn't, and it doesn't result in a kill, then I don't really see the appeal of the Ember dying that much.
Oh,
Good call onto Illusions. He clears them out pretty quickly. Madara's still alive. He has his Doppelganger in 3. It's a pretty long cooldown. And he's dead. He actually snipes him. That's a nice big pickup for Alliance there. Vizier's going to TP. Wow, that was pretty close.
Now the ET.
oh, unlucky on the chains. Wow, that was so unlucky for Kaiser.
That's the Orchid reveal.
reveal.
But there's the Yule's reveal for Ember. I guess he had it for a while. He doesn't have a Remnant down, I don't think.
Saving it.
Yeah.
That's too ready. Needs a Yules this game for sure. That is going to become a problem when Furin gets Nullifier, but that is quite a ways away. Oh.
Wow, that was very close. They're going to try to chase Sleight of Fist and They've got the Tombstone on the high ground, but here comes Insania. You're going to jump them with the Icarus dive. Doesn't have his ultimate. It's Snare coming out. Saxa still alive with the Soul Rope coming through. And both teams just backing up, I think, at Penta, forcing some abilities.
All the time when this kind of thing is happening, Nature's Prophet's going to force TPs around. This is the kind of game he wants to play where there's like these little skirmishes or half fights happening where he can either be the difference maker by casting his ulti like we saw before in the PL kill, or he can just push a lane and force someone to defend all the time. He's going to be quite a nuisance. Did the Ember go travels or not? I don't remember if he went treads.
Nah, he went Treads.
I feel like this is a travels game because you're playing as Furion. I think he should be getting them. Maybe do what Ana did with the double boots. Somebody needs to be able to take care of Furion's split push without committing his actual hero to going there all the time. I think Kaiser's the best fit, but looks like he wants to go Maelstrom.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
To be having that, and Alliance's split push will commence now. More bottom, Furion top. Behind, there's no song for this play.
Might be able to interrupt too. You can see that Ember and the Naga are trying to see if they can go for a wraparound, but I don't know if this is going to work out too well
Me
for them.
neither.
This
It's
is not
effectively a
vision.
4-on-5 too. Zeus is top right now.
They don't
Can
know
he
about
TP?
this.
They'll find one. It sucks, so they're going to try to jump him down, but of course he does get off the Tombstone anyways. He's dead one way or the other. They're also going to take the tower. The Earth Splitter coming in. They drop the ultimate from the Phoenix. Madara getting chewed down. He needs to be careful. That's Doppelganger and run away. And he does get pretty far, but the stun hits him from the
my God.
Supernova, and Nikke gets a double kill for it. They find another call. It's on the Kaiser. The stop coming in. Kaiser needs to remnant away. He's going to get over the cliff now. He needs to remnant further, and he will get back to his tier 2 tower. Just barely.
Piper got killed by Kezo behind the fight. Kezo's still alive.
Oh my God, he is at solo.
Done.
They have the Culling Blade. Oh, he missed it!
There.
He blinked it. All right, he got it. I got really concerned for a second, but he did get the kill.
He just wanted to take away his hope and App gave it to him, that's all. That's really close, and this is the scary thing. Like, you feel as if you can fight because you've got the Tombstone, and the PL did go on it immediately with his illusions, but then he realized he was just taking too much damage, and I think that this PL needs to get tankier if they want to fight into it.
They found Kaiser again.
Find him
Stomp.
again.
They missed the Culling Blade. He's going to Remnant further away. They cannot chase him. The Solar will keep him alive as well.
I feel like it's funny how this whole Tombstone discussion keeps adding a new layer to itself, because now there's just a fight where PL, it's like, oh, it's nice to have PL against Tombstone, but if he's going on the Tombstone, he's not going on the Supernova.
Right.
So you actually kind of need to pick your poison in the fight when Morph drops a Tombstone down. Like, PL cannot break both, and nobody else is going to break either, right? So which one do you think is more important? Is it getting rid of the zombies or getting rid of the Nova? I think maybe Madara there with full focus on the egg could have broken it, but then there would have been like a swarm of zombies following them at the same time, and these teamfights are actually getting a bit complicated for BlinkPool to deal with.
I mean, this is before they even have the Blade Mail on the axe, and he's about to have it for Boxy too.
Oh, that's big, yeah.
Which is just more damage added onto the lines. And of course, Mike is now top in net worth. He was once like 1,000 behind that of the PL.
Yeah,
he has his full Lincoln Sphere. He's working at his Ethereal Blade as well.
So as far as the team fights go, and like the targeting the stolen Tombstone or targeting the egg, don't you feel like it would be better to just take a non-committal approach, because they have heroes that they're mobile, right? The PL can run away, the Ember can run away, the Zeus can just spam waves. You have ways to play the lanes, even though you are playing against Ethereon. The axe can only be in one place at one time.
If you do end up being forced to fight, I think the approach for BlinkPool should be the moment Supernova goes down, you Song of the Siren, you kill the
Yeah, of course.
and then you kill the Tombstone during the song as well. If you can get all of that going, it's great. But that fight that they just took, I think they took it without song. It was on cooldown.
It was cooldown.
And I think it's just the wrong choice. If you want to defend that tower, maybe defend it by spamming out instead of committing. Oh, we got a call top.
Blade Mail, Sunray coming
Nice
in, Adaptive Strike. Mike blows him up, and Sanya gets the last hit. They'll take the tier 2 tower along with it, and Mike gets closer and closer to his Ethereal Blade. And they're going to defend bottom in the meantime as well as they TP. Kaiser's pushing in. I don't know how long he's going to stay. If he does get Orchid, he can always use himself, but if he gets called, that could be a lot more dangerous against Kaiser, which he's going to. They'll pop the Blade Nail. Orchid will come out. He does the Eels. They need the Culling Blade, and they do get it in time. Boxy was there, ready with it.
Huge kill.
And that's the tier 2 tower top, 2 kills along with it. Suddenly Alliance are right back in this thing.
So this is like exactly what you were just talking about, right? Like they want to try and spread out the map now, wait until their ulti's off cooldown, spam out the waves. But the problem is that they're getting picked off, and like it feels like the vision isn't quite there right now for BlinkPool. So
when you adopt a style of play, typically what you want to do is you want to have one core in one place and one core in the other showing in lanes, because then the enemy team has to decide, okay, do we want to kill one or the other? But if you're not showing in lanes and some people are farming neutrals and you're not like communicating, okay, I'm showing on this wave, then those kills become bad because you're losing the lane control that you are trying to get. Right. The idea behind putting multiple cores in different lanes is that they can't kill them all because they have to commit too many heroes.
They're hitting too many jungle creeps.
Yeah,
It's actually both Zeus and PL are jungling. That is not good. Like, somebody has to push these waves out all the time, and it needs to go faster. The moment before, when they went on this Ember kill bottom, I was going to say it, Ember or PL was playing his own triangle. And there's like a wave top that he can push, there's a wave mid that he can farm. He's just a bit scared of getting caught by Axe, but then you gotta pick who you protect, and you put the Naga behind that guy. And then he will push waves, just like this. Now it's the Zeus protecting him, it's fine, Zeus has a Euls. X-Blink calls you, Eul him, and you buy time. You help. Play his pairings, make sure you can protect the guys who are splitting, and take that approach. Pretty sure that's what.
Ember has one too. Like they've itemized to deal with it, but it's just they're not hitting those points together.
The other thing too to remember is that if they can buy themselves like another 5-10 minutes, you're gonna start seeing Aeon discs on the cores. Because against Axe, that is it's not quite as good as like an Enigma buying Aeon disc, but it is still good because it prevents you from insta dying inside the.
It's really good against him. But Nature's Prophet's gonna go with the Nullifier build as expected, so that will be a counter at that point. It's like, you know, it's about who...
But it opens a window of opportunity.
There is a window. It's going to be a short one, probably, because the Nullifier from Koikva is well underway here.
Oh yeah, you're right, actually.
This 3k to go. It's about the same.
Kaiser has like no money towards this. Yeah.
They're going to get the items at about the same time.
Free tower taking damage down bottom while we see the Ember come back. That tower down to about 2/3 HP.
Actually... Ember can't die, I think, to Nature's Prophet, right? The way you go on him, you orchid him.
And you have to nullify, otherwise he heals.
You have to nullify Euls. If you nullify first, he will
Aeon
disc.
Yeah.
If you wait for the disc to proc, that will purge the orchid and he can just jump away.
Well, the axe has to be there with the Fury, and that's how you kill him.
Yeah. Meanwhile, nobody needs to be with PL to kill Elder Titan. Super easy kill for him.
That's his Manta style done once he gets to the secret trap.
Madara's making good progress here.
Axe got the tower deny there as well.
Oh, that's the Ethereal Blade.
Dire's courier
I just checked
has
his...
been
I think he got the Dire
Damn.
Courier too.
It feels like it went so fast. He was like cruising toward a really late Linken's, and now all of a sudden, Mickey just taking off here.
He's not even going for the BKB, it looks like. He wants to go for Scotty.
He can juggle his health pools efficiently. Like, there's nothing really to lock him down in plates.
It's still a dangerous game. You
Yeah.
make one mistake, and we saw what happened already. You explode.
Yeah.
And it's not really about like the health toggling either, as much as it is once the PL goes on you. If you're out of mana as Morphling, you just want to die. Like you can't really do anything. It's,
The concern I have for the Morph is that he gets light chained, and that he has no solution for that one.
Oh, Zygon not again. Madara's just been CG him out. Or
Dire's
Splitter even misses. Madara just backs up. Quaker rotates in looking for Misery. Misery's going to pop the Meteor Hammer. Quaker will walk out. They've got the call to PL as well. The Blade Veil is going to work. Madara is in trouble. He's trying to run away. Getting chased down. Insania's got the Fire Spirits on him. Auto-attacking him down. Doppelganger will go. Dive through from Insania. Madara now looks to be dead. He might kill Insania.
my
He does. He actually got
the
the kill.
spin. Too late there. Space Grenade.
I mean, you take that.
Yeah.
Insane is fine.
Radiant's
He probably had to go for that dive to make sure the kill happened, but he might not have had to end it next to the PO.
And he got experience for it.
that is one interaction that some cores don't have against Axe, because PL is a diffusal buyer, that you sometimes run out of mana before you can call him. Or call him, I guess.
True.
At the very end, Foxy had literally no mana.
Good call from BlinkPool to Zeus ulti here. Stop the Roche attempt. They got scared. They might have actually been able to finish it, but they're worried about Song of the Siren and to steal the Dire. Generally, you would want to try to commit to this Roche when PL is dead. Nagas, let's ending this kill. And oh well, we tried. Let's go back to pushing.
Yeah.
Sick.
Might be like this for a
I
while.
think they want to smoke. There you go.
They did it out on the ward too. I think they did it right on top of that ward.
Yeah.
So
With Zeus, that's crazy to me.
Mike's trying to break this and blow somebody up with his Ethereal Blade, I'm pretty sure. They're also making sure they don't go into Roche, which they will see them. These
Wait,
picked up
no
for
way.
Madara. They drop the Tombstone from Mike, and the illusions are going to go to work. Ethereal Blade comes out. There's the mirror images. Misery is still alive. He's going to get swords as well. Mike trying to clear up the illusions. Boxy getting chased down. They drop the Tombstone on the other side for Saxa.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Boxy thinking about calling, it's just the illusion. They're going to drop the Supernova though, and Boxy's on his own. They're trying to clear the illusions now, but Boxy's still dead. Supernova's not going to do anything. Access to buy back. That's pretty rough for Alliance. We'll see if they want to re-engage here. They need a blink call if they want to try to fight. Remnant out from Kaiser just to make sure he can get back across the river and stay safe. And the illusions are becoming an issue right now for Alliance. They just can't deal with them that well.
It was a good buyback from Boxy. He understands that he's crucial in killing the cores right now.
Dire's top
Aside of
tower
BlinkPool, and then
has
if
I
he
don't know about this. I don't for the
There's
Roche.
still Song. Zeus will scout them out again. It's already back up after the Aegis just got the last Roche. Saxa doesn't have Tomb for another 28 seconds. I mean, look at Mike's HP though. He's sitting at 500 HP. The Sunray will come out. Call on to 2 from Boxy. The waveform of the Song counter initiation. And now Madara is able to get away. He'll Doppelganger to safety. The Earth Splitter coming in. Doesn't do much. Boxy's still alive for now. The Meteor Hammer coming through. They do get the kill on the Morphling. That's big. Can they turn around and get Kezu? At least they sure can. But now Boxy's in trouble. Still alive for now, sitting at half HP. The Nature's Wrath coming through Saxa. He gets up the Solar Beam. Still alive. Madara dies in the back line. They're all buying back on BlinkPool's side. And they're still chasing Insania. He's going to get caught by the Series chase. But here they go. They got the call into Kaiser. But he's still dead. He got the crept up from the Ethereal Blade from Biggie, but they still get that kill. Everybody is buying back from BlinkPool. They do not want to let this Roche go. Right now, it's one buyback on the side of Alliance. They still have 1-4 Koikva on that extra profit. BlinkPool has everyone back alive again.
All right, Koikva got the memo. Let's go.
All right, Boxy is playing out of his damn mind. I actually am super
Everyone
impressed
lost.
with this.
Everyone lost.
That
Oh,
was
don't you
7
just love
buybacks.
Yeah, that's
8
insane.
if you include the
My
Axe.
God.
There's this guy and this guy, these two.
Do they have Supernova again?
Let's check. Yes, 3 seconds.
Oh, this is big. There's Supernova, but no Song this time. I think this is an Alliance favorite fight. If they can just go into Roche.
Look at the positioning. They have wards here for BlinkPool, so if they see them walking uphill, the smoke will break immediately. They're kind of baiting it quick. The call comes in onto one. They had found the Zeus. Zeus is dead for 64. The Supernova's out front. They can't do enough to it. Misery has to back up. So does Madara. He's going to get stunned up as well. And now they're going to keep going back in. The Tombstone is there, and Senya has to back away. Madara has to run. The Remnant coming through. Kaiser needs to get off the back lines. and they need to get back and group together. Now Zeus is dead for 50 seconds. They want to find more. Sox has been scouted up. There's the waveform man. The series change won't do anything. Soxa is dead to Mike. Quake getting the last hit. They will now move into Roche. Song back up in 16 though. Something to consider if you are BlinkPool.
It's dead before that.
Yeah,
pretty
probably.
sure Morph is gonna
This thing will die.
murder this stone guy. Okay.
Remnant in, they're going for it, look at the damage, but he gets off the Morph in time, and now Boxy goes back in. That's the Aeon disc for Kaiser, he's gonna get silenced though. The Song counter initiation, the Earth Splitter comes out, does now the Kaiser, trying to finish Rosa. It's not low enough at this point. They're still trying to go for it, the Meteor Hammer hits on it too. They need to kill Koifa, the waveform, who gets the Aegis? It's Mike, he grabs it. They get the Culling Blade, they take down the PL. Somehow Alliance turn it around after the Song of the Siren fight. Oh my god.
Boxy is literally like doing everything for him. He keeps on getting all of these calls, like starting the fights perfectly.
Zeus ulti, wasted, double tip. But yeah, you're right, Boxy's owning. Oh my god.
We said he had to hit his taunts.
It's so important, this game. If Axe makes mistakes, man, these fights don't work.
Yeah.
But he is delivering over and over again.
Dire's middle tower.
Even with the Aeon disc there, they still lost. Like, he completed it, Kaiser completed it when they were mid. Like, after everyone had bought back.
Yeah.
And it got procced right away, and it just did not do anything.
And now the Nullifier is online, so will definitely get trickier for everybody on the Dire side.
I mean, I don't want to say that that one was a game-deciding fight with all of the buybacks and everything, but
Oh,
I
you
feel
could
like
say
it
that.
was.
It's super impactful.
Yeah.
It is.
Like, this game could still go on for a long time, but that's going to be something that if BlinkPool lose this, they're going to look back and say that was the moment.
Nullifier Orchid up for Nature's Prophet.
When he's +1.
Yeah, he needs the Axe here, and Axe is nowhere near him. And he needs a TP scroll, so. Of course, it's just going to TP home. I mean, Mike is going to become a monster, right? Like, he's 15k net worth. He's about to finish his BKB. He already has Ethereal Blade.
Oh, he opted out of this, Scotty.
Yeah.
These BKBs on the Radiant are going to cause trouble for Blink. Still, you gotta wonder what their solution is going to be for PL later on. If they're only counting on Axe plus Phoenix, or if they want to get a Mjolnir on someone, or... they also have ET, actually. And there's an interaction there that we didn't really think about with the draft, but E-Blade combo deals a lot of damage when you don't have any magic resistance because of natural order. So if he puts the Spirit properly in the fight, this Morphling can actually, like, legitimately one-shot a core with his combo.
Yeah.
Zeus will die from full HP to a shotgun. PL, if he's not very quick on his fingers, will lose almost his entire health pool as well.
Do we have a pipe builder on Undying?
It's dangerous.
I don't think so.
No, he doesn't. He's going
he's
Glimmer.
got a cloak.
Yeah, he's going Glimmer. He's very,
cloak,
very...
So, that's not happening.
Glimmer will be really great, though. I mean,
Yeah.
that's super value.
Alliance are looking for racks with this Aegis, though. They got two 10-second BKBs.
They are getting split topped, split push topped, but
By an Undying.
yeah, I mean that's the issue.
That's the ultimate tier 3 threat right there.
This is a tier 3 down, though, and already in a good position to force them back on their base. And even if they don't necessarily push right here, they can just wait for a
Yeah.
good opening on a
Take
call.
shrines.
Just take shrines.
And again, this is like the luxury of having the Furion, right?
Yeah.
It feels like in this position, Alliance are so favored because the one play that will usually force the the aggressive team back here is some sort of split push from Ember. But there's just gonna be a Furion sitting there. If Ember doesn't kill him here, Fucker's just gonna keep going. Oh, he's on top of a ward. This could be good for Kaiser.
Is he gonna go for this?
It's hard
has
to tell,
Shadow
though.
Blade. He has Dust actually.
Yeah, it's dust, yeah.
Throws out the Nature's Wrath, Shadow Blades away, and now he's gone. Kaiser will be none the wiser.
They're
Take
waiting
his
for the connection
opportunity.
right there with Naga Siren, so if he shows again, he's dead.
Nah, he's
He's
just
out.
sleeping out.
It's starting to get obvious, right? Like, Koikva's getting concerned. It's been so long. They haven't shown their Ember. Why is Ember not pushing waves? I think Kaiser had a moment of opportunity there for 10 seconds, but he had to take it alone. And I don't know if he felt confident he could even get the kill. Like, he's going to jump in on Koikva. Koikva's going to Orchid, Nullify him, and just TP. Probably would...
1 minute on Aegis, by the way, for Morphling. So if they want to push high ground, they're going to have to do it now, essentially. Or at least in the next 30 seconds.
Again, I don't particularly feel like BlinkPool's draft is terrifying in the late game when you've got this level of farm on your alliance cores. Like, it does get scary with Axe getting his Blink Dagger broken later on and things like that, but I don't know. I think that they're still comfortable, like if they want to, waiting for a cheese, but they can take a look there and see if they can make a play.
They get a good blink call on Zeus. That's a go-to push. They also should know that there's a lot of buybacks on cooldown still. That Roche fight was shortly before the Aegis, and those buyback cooldowns are still there.
Yeah, it's going to be at least a minute,
A minute
30
and a
for most
half
of them.
here.
Yeah.
So
They have their third BKB now. Quickly just got
I think Zeus is the absolute best catch you can get on Axe right.
Zombie house is down. They're looking for an opening if somebody steps forward.
Quickly's going to jump in, make some trades. Here comes Boxy, misses the call. He only finds an illusion. Still, they're doing some work on the racks right now. They have Song if they want to use it on the Dire side. Mike needs to back up potentially. Still has that Aegis. Ethereal Blade with the Ult Scepter comes out onto the Zeus. Mike looking to finish him off with some auto attacks, but he blinks away in time. Nicely done. They cannot finish the racks off, and they might need to back up. Aegis is now gone for Morphling, so time to leave.
Good hold. Yeah. If Alliance would have been there 30 seconds earlier with the wave before this one, they'd probably get Rex here. But the Aegis expiring in the middle of the fight scares them off. Probably not going to feel too happy about that. That was a bit of a missed opportunity.
I think they were just waiting for Quake's BKB, but yeah, ended up waiting a little bit too long.
Yeah. They just didn't overlap the timings.
I mean, they're still, 9,000 net worth up, and like they have pretty good map control-ish. Trying to see the wards. That got some decent ones in lanes by BlinkPool, but I don't know if Alliance are feeling like afraid at this point.
This aggressive ward top is showing nothing as long as the wave is pushed that far. That ward you can kind of disregard entirely.
Wait. They're just gonna sit around for now. BlinkPool down 10k net worth. And Alliance want to keep the map pushed out, I guess, and just get their next items and focus on next Roshan, I would assume.
Yeah, just control the map as best you can.
Yeah.
Try not to get picked.
I think you can wait for next Roche and go with Aegis Cheese. I guess you probably throw Aegis again on Morph, or is he going to have another item?
He's close to Scotty.
Probably drop your Aquila
Yeah,
for
he
it.
needed the Aquila, so,
I mean, I guess the question is, what happens at this next Roche fight also? Because we saw it go crazy last time.
Yeah.
Hasn't really been a fight yet where Boxy has like had his flank cancelled or missed a call. You know what I mean? Like every single time he's hitting him. And I still feel like their lineup is pretty dependent on that.
And now he's working toward the item that's going to make it a lot easier for
Yeah,
him
the
to find
Shadow
picks.
Blade.
I was actually wondering if he was going to get this before BKB, to be honest, because it would guarantee him some sort of catch unless they, like Zeus ult plus Nimbus, which I don't think has even gone for, not even close to yet.
No.
Can't really stop him from finding this, so the Shadow Blade timing will be great too. There'll be a decent amount of window before the Nimbus is out. And even when it does, there's a BKB now, so Alliance are looking very, very comfortable in this position.
And Koikva just continues to keep top pushed out, and really every lane for that matter. Now he has a Bloodthorn too, so Koikva hits pretty damn hard. He also has the 40 attack speed talent.
It also helps the Morphling deal more damage. Now Morphling can critical strike to that Bloodthorn.
There is the heart for the PL.
Whoa. I got it. Alright. Thanks. Timing.
37 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not the best.
I'm sure he's not happy with this. Yeah. He also has 5 deaths this game on a PL in game where he's technically only really countered by Axe. So
I would say
I don't think he's
Madara's
too
actually played like uncharacteristically like hesitant. There were 2 times where he was in fights where he got hit by an egg stun that he should never have gotten hit by,
Yeah.
and one of them resulted in him dying. Like, I don't know if this is the best game I've ever
and then
seen
you
him
had the
play.
fight mid where he was like half going on the egg and then half backed off.
Yeah.
You're gonna get
This is
killed.
a nice. This is the gem. That's the gem if they
Oh,
find it.
nice pick, yeah. Misery immediately identifying that one.
And they could run at Insania and Mickey here. Mickey is here as
This
well.
is a short Roche respawn as well, I think, relatively
42.
speaking.
Yeah, it's up pretty soon, but it's not going to be up in time. The Elder Titan will be alive at that point. They still have Song though. They still have everything to work with on BlinkPool. It's a nice pick.
Is he getting Travels in Ember now?
Let's check. Lincoln
No,
Spear.
Lincoln.
So here's the problem about this Roche. Koikva is going to be pushing 1 or 2 lanes in, and the moment people start showing, they have no shrine to TP on because they destroyed that after taking the barracks, or after taking the tier 3 bottom. So that means if BlinkPool have to defend with anyone, that guy cannot connect to the Roche fight. So it's effectively a 5-on-4 if they can just wait for Koikva to push out lanes and bring someone.
And that was all, again, set up because he was able to bring the tier 3 down pretty low as time went on, so it's just the...
That tower being destroyed is going to end up being pretty important, I think.
Profit Gaming.
Well, on the bright side, Kaiser actually has the ability to kill Quakefin. Oh no, he doesn't. He has BKB. Never mind. I was gonna say the Lincolns prevents him from being nullified
True.
and Orchid at the same time, but
Unless he gets sprouted first.
you
But
can
then you
break it
don't
with-
sprout. So then he can kind of just run.
Watch how fast this thing dies.
Yeah, they don't have the best wave push though.
They're trying to get there. Naga's a little far behind.
dying so
It's
fast.
not. I don't think they're going to be able to get there. It's going to be
They get
close. They're going to
stopped.
send an illusion, and they need the Naga here right now.
They need the blood thrown on it again.
It's going to get low. Zeus ulti comes out. They've got it. Song's going to come too late. They don't even use it. They get the Aegis. They clear up some of the illusions, and now it's time to get back here for BlinkPool.
They even BKB'd for that. Like,
Yeah, more BKB in case of Song. I think that's a good safe play from Mickey here.
Who
They
quick
use
with it as well.
Supernova. They can chill a bit, you know? They got the job done. Who has the cheese? Is that a Furion?
I don't know what happened to
Hey,
me.
where is the cheese?
Hey
Did
guys,
somebody deny
you want to pick up the cheese?
it? Is it in the pit?
I didn't even see it on the ground. I think did someone accidentally?
Somebody must have
hack
eaten it.
somebody or denied it.
Somebody, I think somebody probably ate
Instant
it.
replay? Do we have the technology?
I mean, this is not
I'm just asking.
Dota
I didn't know.
unfortunately. If only.
Well,
The cheese is not here. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
we know.
all you need to know. That's the important point.
How did that happen? Why does
I'm
Naga have
so
a hex?
confused.
Maybe somebody had a die riser somehow. No, that.
Meteor Hammer hitting creep waves.
I guess he's been killing some creeps on Naga. All
Yeah,
of a
that's.
sudden,
He just got wow.
that is a big item. Very big
Song
item.
into Hex.
Combo.
Got him.
They have identified that the blink is a problem. It's hard not to identify that, and they gotta deal with it. And here comes
They
the
have
Mjolnir-
a pretty
Mjolnir
easy
buildup.
way to break Lincolns as well.
This
He's
is
great at it.
I thought the one way BlinkPool could stay in this game is if they didn't have that much illusion clear, even with all the good calls they've had. Now they have the Maelstrom Mjolnir coming out for Nature's Prophet, so they have some more of that. So like, they have all the tools they need to be able to take these fights and to win the game.
Oh,
pretty
Axe
much.
is looking for a pick bottom. He knows that they can connect with Furion. Does he have Shadow Blade?
Yes, but it's on cooldown for 8 seconds.
Okay. Oh, if he goes and hits this tower now, Kaiser.
He's thinking about it. He's playing really safe. He doesn't know where Boxy is. Boxy's gonna Shadow Blade. Sleight of Fist comes out. Does it break the blink? It does, but he can still chase after him. Kaiser's gonna back up for now. He sees him. Call. Oh, he got it! He got it! He got it. The Andis is gonna go. They nullify it off the Orca, but he's got the usage of the Yule Scepter. He can remnant it out now, and he will do so. And he's gonna TP out. He's gonna be fine.
The Lincoln saved his life.
That was so close.
What happened with the Lincolns there? I guess that they just thought that they needed to hit it quickly because they had a long
He
time
had
to set that up.
he
right?
had to break it with the Bloodthorn and then use Nullifier to get rid of the Aeon Disc. Otherwise, he wouldn't have died in
He
the
had
call.
to break the Lincolns with Sprout.
Yeah, well, I'm
They
saying
had
what he
Battle Hunger,
did.
too.
Yeah.
Not like what
Oh,
actually
they didn't
happened.
hunger him at all?
I guess not.
I don't think
'cause
so.
Oh, that's a bit of
he
a blunder.
He didn't get either the Nullifier didn't connect or yeah, I couldn't have. He heals himself. So
I mean,
Yeah,
again,
you're right.
these games, things get tense.
You basically, the way you kill him is you blink call, and you have to proc the disc before you use both Orchid Nullifier, and then you need to have Lincoln's broken as well. So
Yeah.
blink call, battle hunger, hit, and then when the disc is off, you use both the items.
it's very
It's
hard.
the only
to
way.
get.
It's actually a really difficult execution, but it's the only possible way they kill him.
He might have used Hunger in him. 41 minutes in, 18 to 15, 13,000 net worth lead. Alliance seeming like they've been in control throughout most of this game. They still got a while on this Aegis as well. See if they can actually break the base of this very annoying high ground team.
Kezo needs to be careful with his positioning. If he gets jumped by Axe, that is an instant buyback forced.
Shouldn't he be like behind everybody here? Like behind the
He
rack?
needs to be behind, but at the same time, he needs to be in range to at least cast the spells.
Mike is an end. Paul, they hit it. They get it onto Madara, but the song immediately comes out. They pop the BKB though. Doppelganger is going to keep Madara alive for now. They also glimmer him as well, but the Supernova, look how deep it is. They will stun Zoxa, but Insania is in super deep. Mike will take care of the Tombstone. They've already grabbed the range Rex. They're going to go to work on the melee Rex as well. They hex up Mike, but he still has the Aegis, of course. Meanwhile, Boxy trying to TP. The Yule Scepter will come through and cancel it at the last second. They're going to Meteor Hammer Mike. That's going to be the Aegis gone. Boxy about to die. The Sunray not able to keep him alive. The stop misses from Taiga as well. Can they kill Mike again? He's going to just try to jump out with the waveform and does so. The Glimmer Cape coming in as well. Kaiser's going to chase. A little bit low on mana. He has the Lincoln Sphere. Yule's back up in 5 seconds as well. Ethereal Blade. Zoxa stays alive for now. They're going to work. Madara about to bring him down the stop. Will it keep him alive? It looks like it will. He's actually still hexed up. He's going to have waveform. He gets forced away as well. He's going to go for the TP. Do they have any way of stopping this? They do. The Searing Change comes out. They're going to get the kill. That somehow they connect with the chains at the very end of that fight to secure that kill. My God.
So wait, when you ground target Bolt, does it still get Does Lincoln still eat it?
Yes.
Okay.
It does. But it was the change that stuff, so he didn't.
Yeah, I know. I just.
Oh,
mean,
nice extra kill here for.
Tiger's dead. No stomp available.
So this fight, Koikva was top the whole time. He never connected with the team, so he went for the Rax trade-off top. It did, or not trade-off, but rather the extended push. He got the tier 3. What BlinkPool chose to do, I think they sent Zeus to defend against him as far as I could see in that fight, and everybody else stayed in the bottom area, and it worked out pretty well for them. They only lost a ranged Rax in a tier 3 for that Aegis. It's not too bad, honestly.
I feel like if Quaker just commits to the fight there, maybe they just win the
They
game.
could maybe win the fight. It's a bit tricky, right? Because then there's also the Zeus. And when the BKBs run out, Zeus starts being scary. But they might have been able to win the
This
fight.
is aggressive. I know he's a DD, but my god, is he in. He's trying to kill Quick, but he pops the BKB at least. There's the Lincoln Spear broken. That's the silence along with the nullifier, but the AI just comes out. He is nullified. Quick was going to get chased back into his base. And he will slide a fifth searing chain from Sanya. They're going to take the tier 2 tower more than likely.
Oh,
Kezu actually almost died of an H grab.
Boy, that was close. They're not even getting the tower now. So basically that dive failed, and they traded a BKB charge on Furion for instead of getting a tier 2.
But BKB force.
Hey.
What is it at? 8 seconds? Alright, well.
Yeah, I really don't know if I agree with the split push. 27k net worth not in a team fight? That's
Yeah.
like,
Raya are scanning.
that's crazy.
I think you force the fight, and Furion just TPs in behind and snipes the Zeus.
Yeah,
You just
do that.
backstab the Zeus in the fight, kill him off, go from there.
Now
Probably.
Kezu has his Aghanim Scepter. If he doesn't save a buyback.
As Nimbus is.
But like, he only has the Yule Scepter right now too. Like, no Aeon Disc.
He's very squishy for sure.
Definitely.
Oh, he
dies to-
100% dies to
He dies to
Koikva.
3 hits from Koikva. Oh, Koikva dies to anything right now.
And it looks to be that, yep, he is going to die
Oh,
to
no
the
buyback.
Nexus. And yep, he's dead for 100 seconds.
That Hex is already more than paid for itself.
He's building into Radiance on Misery. He
Wait,
knows
did
this game is going late.
He finished the Mjolnir and didn't have buyback?
Oh,
correct.
man.
That's a...
Yeah.
Dangerous choice to make. He was probably feeling very confident because he hasn't been picked off like all game.
I mean, they're starting to get big, you know. They're still only like 4k behind that of the Morph. Obviously, Quake's huge, but he's dead, so what does it matter?
Yeah, but BlinkPool are catching up in regards to like itemization, especially on Madara.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
the
my
lead
god.
is getting smaller.
Undying's going Ags. The Madman.
I don't know if that's the right choice here.
It is really good against the Morph lane.
I would
Particularly
actually...
that amount of strength.
Actually, maybe Lotus isn't that.
Searing Chains, Mike gets off the attribute chip, they drop the Nimbus down. They're blowing him up actually. The Quiver Cape will come in, he's gonna get the BKB. If the Snare comes out, Mike will stay alive. He actually steals the Doppelganger away from the PL. Gets back in deep, but that's the BKB down now. They might want to go again with this next wave potentially, or they're just gonna have to go.
They have a pretty big safety net still with Song of the... If they wanted to try to press the advantage a bit there, they could have made... Play it safe, back off.
I mean, if this game goes late enough, you're gonna have Misery starting to come. He's actually ahead of the Zeus right now in terms of net worth.
The concerning thing for Alliance this game, I think, is that Tigers just died too much on Titan. He hasn't been able to... I mean, it's only 4 deaths, but I think 3 of them were easily avoidable. And it matters. It's starting to matter now that he doesn't have that extra item that he could have had, because a BKB on Titan now is extremely impactful if he can run into the middle of the fight.
Oh, Boxy. Is he gonna go for this? Quaker was thinking about
Profits back
TPing
up
in.
again, yeah.
It's too late. The Shadow Blade's done. Alright, let's take a look at buyback status here, because it's pretty important at this point, especially with Roche coming back up in 3 seconds. Radiant, the big heroes have it, with the exception of Quakefa. Dire, it's just Ember Spirit, and right now Soxa on the Undying.
Quakefa hits another really strong power spike, level 25. No teleport cooldown. This is when
Jeez.
it starts to get a little clowny.
Yeah.
Clown shoes were getting strapped on. And now it's going to be even worse for Alliance if they can't take this Roche.
They are really far away right now. They need to smoke straight up.
Like, Quakefa has to deal with top. This is a great time to go with Roche. They push top in all the way. They're going to smoke up. I don't know if they're going to get there in time. Look how
They
fast.
definitely will not get there.
Yeah, it's not going to... They will Zeus ult to get vision. They know that
This
they're
is
smoked up.
close, but they have Song, so I think they'll get it.
Will they use it here?
They're actually
They don't
killing it very
stomp.
slow.
They have Stomp available.
There's the Song. They really want to kill this. They get the Song off. Nikkei's actually on the outside of it. Finally gets hit up by it. They drop the Nimbus. The Meteor Hammer's going to go as well. They have picked up the Aegis. They're going to take this fight. Now Elder Titan's in trouble. The Icarus dive comes through. They're going to use the ultimate. Can they focus it down? They cannot. They're going to just back themselves away. On the other side, they've got the Nullifier and Madara here. He does have the Aegis. He doesn't want to lose it. The Sunray comes out. That's the Aegis gone.
That's a hero.
That's one for everybody saying Furin doesn't scale into late game.
BKB's coming out. Mike blows up. Zaxa drops the tombstone on death, but here we go. Boxy looking for a fight. Madara doing damage. They bring down the Morphling. He has buyback. Boxy is spinning like crazy. Madara's going to try to get out. They got the Nullifier and the Ember Spirit. Koifa is just throwing bombs in this fight, owning people. Misery is going to go down as well. It's a double kill for Koifa. 3 down on the Dire side. It is 3 down on the Radiant side as well as Madara comes back to life with full HP. He's got this Heart of Tarrasque. He has the Refresher Shard as well. They'll force the buyback on Boxy. They might want to back up and wait until this Ember Spirit is alive for BlinkPool.
God, he shredded that PL. That was crazy.
Yeah, look at that damage. Highest by far in the fight for Alliance.
That X buyback might come back to bite them. I don't actually think that's necessary at all. It's kind of buying back into nothing. Pushing out the wave. There was a Furion and an Elder Titan alive. They could have easily held the base on their own. So if he doesn't find any opportunity from this buyback, it's gonna feel really bad, and he won't. Both all the way back in base.
Bouncing him. Got him. All right, what items do we got coming out? I guess we've gone past the 28-minute mark, by the way.
Hey,
A little
we
bit.
did it. Got Refresher Shard PL, or rather Zeus with Aghanims ready. Finishes off the Boots of Travel as well. That is a ridiculous amount of damage.
Demon Head.
Yeah, I was supposed
MKB?
to say. Daedalus?
He's going Daedalus.
Oh, Daedalus, okay. Oh yeah, he already has Bloodthorn. He doesn't need MKB.
Oh, that's a scary one. That's a bait rune right there.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, could have taken it at least. Or blinked away. He actually stood on top of the rune and just blinked away.
I feel like they're very afraid. It's a scary game of Dota.
It's a very scary game of
It's just
Dota.
a bit funny.
I think Alliance's team actually becomes like harder to execute the longer the game goes, just because of the way that like the functionality of Kale and Ember in fights. It's very chaotic. It's difficult to like continually execute that entire time. And we talked about Boxy playing like a great first like 30-35 minutes. Might be the first time that we've seen him not really do that much in a fight.
It does help that he gets the level 25 talent, which I'm assuming he's going to get the Berserker's Call AoE.
Yeah.
It does help, but
It's not going to be enough, I think. In terms of like you're talking about how chaotic it is. It's really crazy in these fights.
The issue that the Radiant is facing right now is that I think when their BKBs run out, they're in a lot of trouble because Zeus is going to murder everything. So you have to get a really quick pick when the fight begins. Like they need to just explode on top with Naga, or while controlling Naga, so they don't just song the supernova and try to go from there. It's not easy.
I mean, one of the things that you talk about there, though, with the fights getting so chaotic, that actually does, I think, sometimes help Zeus a little bit. You've got a bunch of melee heroes that are on BlinkPool's side. They might start running in a little bit too close than you would expect. And again, Axe 25, that's not something that people, I think, are super accustomed to. Very easily turn into like
it can be a bit jarring, just the range at which you get hit from.
Yeah.
But
What's Furin's move speed?
Let's find out. It is currently 357.
In Shadowblade. He has
in
299
Shadowblade, it's
without it.
299, yeah.
Okay.
He dropped his boots, obviously. So
He's got buyback this time, too.
moving a little slow. But God, does he hit hard.
I almost think it would be advantageous for Alliance to at least let one lane push, because then they can play more around Quake's mobility instead of just trying to keep all 3 lanes pushed simultaneously. I mean, I know it does open up an opportunity for BlinkPool to get something big, but I think the best chance they have is Quakefa finding someone important outside of a true, like, full-fledged 5 versus 5, and then taking it from there and trying to pressure.
Alliance were just here last game.
Oh yeah, it's true. They're playing
Doesn't matter how many
back-to-back
times you
marathons.
change players, man, Alliance are always going to have long games.
It's true. They had a 10k lead in this game as well.
Yeah.
And or actually more. They had 13k and an Aegis, and for some reason no cheese.
That was really weird. I don't know what happened to the cheese.
No, that could have. It's funny to think back on. It could have been a game changer actually.
Yeah.
The fight was pretty close. If it had a cheese, who knows? Like while Quakefa was split pushing top in that
middle lane.
This is going to be a jump. They get the Lincoln Spear. They've got the Nimbus. They've got the X. He's dead. Zeus ulti comes in. The Icarus time is way too late. Bashed up. 2 dead. They have 5 X.
Excuse me?
Yules. Tyga's going to get forced away. He's going to get chased down to stop us. Then with the lightning bolt cancels it. It's going to be 3 dead. Yes, they all 5 X. They're going to have to use it as they are knocking on the doorstep of Alliance's base.
A death is not an initiation.
He Icarus dove into the Nimbus and then got bashed by Madara, and he couldn't do anything.
Look at this. They're cutting the way with Quakefa. but they are still pushing in the wave bottom. They have found Kaiser. He almost died. Nullifier Koikfa is in. Now he's going to get chained. He takes down the Zeus. Can he get the Ember Spirit? The Searing Chains keeps him alive. Kaiser's going to try to get back in. The song is there. They're looking to re-engage. Koikfa would be a huge kill if they can find it. They get the bash off the first hit. Bash coming in. Koikfa coming through. He's going to try to speed. The Sprout is there. Can he get out in time? Another bash. The call is too late from Boxy. They do have buyback for Koikfa. He's not using it yet. The Sunray coming in. Madara is still alive. The Doppelganger. This is back up. They found Boxy. It's the double nip is coming in. Taiga trying to run away at this point. Boxy getting low. They have no more Phoenix for 100 seconds. They're running through. They buy back on the Zeus. It's 4 dead now on the Alliance side. Boxy, the sole survivor. Koikfa still has buyback. They also have it on the Morphling. Now Boxy will fall. Koikfa will buy back, but it looks to be too little too late at this point. Boxy's dead for 2 minutes. He has no buyback. They're going to go straight for the tier 3 tower. It is backdoor protected. So taking it, well, now it's not. So this might be it. That might be it right there.
Okay, this entire fight, Morphling did not buy back. Like, they are just not on the same page at all with what's going on here. They spent so many resources and they didn't buy back their strongest hero into this fight. And, well, that's probably going to be it. BlinkPool would definitely take 2 lanes off of this. There's no axe, so PL is a god right now. And that's, Alliance just really dropped the ball on this one. Morph gets caught up in mid, they're not protecting him, and then all of them just try to fight afterwards. He doesn't even join them.
There was another unfortunate circumstance in the fight where the egg from Phoenix stunned Madara while he was called into a blade mail, so he took no damage for the entire time. He would have died. Like, he 100% would have died if that egg didn't stun him. I mean, it's something that you can't really calculate in a fight, but it just made Madara live.
Koikfa is doing whatever he can to force heroes back. They're not really taking the bait other than the Ember Spirit, who can just rotate back in whenever he wants. Tier 3 will be taken top. They've gotten 2 sets of racks. They're trying to get the 3rd in Megas. Sox is a little low, but he's feeling confident. They've dropped Tomb for Mike, stolen from Soxa. They've also dropped the Tomb for the Dire. It's Tomb versus Tomb. The Dire will win. Earth Splitter's going to come out. They want to kill this Undying, and they will, but that's another Tombstone drop down. Kaiser comes in with the Sled of Searing Chains. No Undying for 80, and it looks like BlinkPool back, not trying to finish the game. TP away from Kezu. They're going to Song and try to get home. Meanwhile, Koikfa takes the bottom racks, but he does die, and now he's dead for 2 minutes. Zeus ult came through, Kezu and Misery came in. Radiance, Hex, Naga Siren. They cleaned it up.
It's been a while since I've seen a position 3 Naga, but was not supposed to be a position 3.
Yeah.
This guy has so much farm.
That earlier Meteor Hammer, I think it makes a pretty big difference, being able to just keep the waves pushed out like that.
It is also him being very proactive on the map. Like, he was actively showing a lot because his cores did not want to show. And he would just Meteor Hammer, Riptide, and then walk away, and then, you know, keep doing that every single wave, basically. They just have a tremendous amount of wave clear. They do, between the Zeus and him. Obviously, Ember can do it quickly. I think what really hurt Alliance the most this game is their Roches. Like, they had opportunities to push. Like, they had 2 10-second BKBs, and instead of just pushing off that, they waited for the 3rd one. And then because of that, they lose out on an earlier Rax opportunity. And I don't think it can be understated how important stuff like that is when you're playing against these late game type heroes like PL, where chaos is your favorite thing as PL.
Yeah.
You want really long, awkward fights because you are going to know who you want to go on, and it's going to be real easy against 5-second BKBs to overwhelm people.
And it really comes back to that fight bottom, right? Where they didn't choose to connect with the Furion and try to end the game, but end up wasting away their ages for Koikfa to take a top tier 3.
Right.
So,
yeah,
gotta
that was
disagree
also...
with that play call. Like, they actually had such a huge spike. If they just play their net worth in that fight, bring Koikfa in. I think he even had buyback gold, right? So he just... He goes in, tries to take the fight. If he dies somehow after using BKB, he has 2 lives, and they're basically fighting 7 on 5 at that point. They have an Aegis and a Furion with buyback. Can easily connect, but instead, they basically invited BlinkPool to take a favorable fight. And now they're Megget.
It's one last gasp, and the creeps are coming in. It is a zoo. And they've got the Nimbus right at the edge of the fountain. They're going to take it down. Mike will take some damage. Here comes the Meteor Hammer. 1 tier 4 will fall. The second one is about to as well. Glyph not up for another few seconds at least. Mike trying to clear out the waves as best he can. Axe is going to jump in and gets 2. They got the Supernova as well. Madara taking a lot of damage, but he's got the Doppelganger. They're going to Song as well. Kezu trying to run away from Koikfa. They want to bring down Madara if possible, but they got an illusion with a Nullifier, unfortunately. Now they're going to turn around. Koikfa going to get just run down by Madara, and Mike is going to be one of the last men standing here. No more Quaker for 96 seconds. Misery is taking a lot of damage, but here comes the Zeus ult. Mike gets the double kill. Kenji running in. He drops the Nimbus down. They will buy back on Boxy, but it's still 3 dead for the Radiant team. The Ancient getting slowly whittled down as well. Boxy trying to man fight. Madara getting a little bit low. They might be able to hold this. It's going to be close. They will have buyback. Boxy is trying to kite as best as possible. Here comes the Ethereal Blade. Yule Scepter keeps alive Kaiser. They take down the axe. Right now, it's just Mike versus the 2 big cores, and he will fall. He has buyback, but it's too little too late. GG. And for the 2nd game in a row, Alliance lose a nail biter.
I gotta say, I really don't think they should have lost this.